Hello, my name is Nathan Taylor, otherwise known as Sockmatician, and this is a video tutorial to accompany the Sockmatician's Double Knitted Brioche ebook. This particular tutorial shows you how to work the Blip-Free right-leaning crossed double decrease in inverted double knitted brioche. It's a mouthful, I know, but it means the following. It's a crossed double decrease because the outer two stitches cross over the top of the center stitch, and in this case it's right-leaning, so the left stitch sits on the top there. And it is blip-free because we're not having any of the little colour blips which typify ordinary decreases in ordinary brioche. And it's inverted double knitted brioche because we're creating our knit stitches with our pearl coloured yarn and our pearl coloured stitches with our knit coloured yarn. I'm already working in inverted mode coming up to this point, so both of my yarns are at the back of the work going over the top of the right needle. Step 1 then, insert the tip of the right needle purlwise into the front of the first stitch with its yarn over, the third stitch with its yarn over, and the fifth stitch with its yarn over. That's all the knit stitches, incidentally, missing out the second and fourth stitches entirely. Step 2 is slide the left needle out of these 5 stitches, and the fourth and second stitches will pop free at the back of the work. Then before they have a chance to go anywhere, step 3 is to slide your left needle back into the second and fourth stitches with their yarn overs, making sure that everything is caught nice and safely. Step 4 is slip 1 stitch with its yarn over purlwise through the back leg from the right needle to the left. So using the left needle tip as my working needle, I go in behind the stitch with its yarn over and come through towards me and slip it over like that. And do the same with the next stitch, also purlwise through the back leg from the right needle to the left, and the same with the third in step 6, which is also purlwise through the back leg, coming round behind it with its yarn over, slipping it across like that. Step 7 then, on the back of the work, insert the tip of the right needle into the back of just the first 3 yarn overs without their stitches, missing out the stitches completely. So here my yarn overs are the brown strands, so 1, 2 and 3. It can be tricky to get into there without picking up the first of the brown stitches, but that's my 3 yarn overs there. I'm going to slide the left needle out of these 6 strands, and the 3 stitches without the yarn overs will pop free at the front of the work, which they've done just there. Now before they have a chance to go anywhere, slide that left needle back into those 3 stitches like so. Slip the 3 yarn overs without their stitches purlwise from the right needle to the left. So just slip them across, transferring them back to that left needle there. Step 11, slip 2 yarn overs without their stitches together and purlwise through the back legs from the left needle to the right. That means taking the tip of the right needle behind the first 2 yarn over strands and coming into them towards you like so, and slipping them across from the left needle to the right. Step 12, slip the 3rd yarn over without any stitches, also purlwise through the back leg from the left needle to the right. That means again going to that 3rd yarn over strand. It can be a little bit tricksy because it wants to wrap itself around the other stitches there, but you come in from behind it and slip it across from the left needle to the right. Then we do the same with the 3 stitches, 2 to start with. So step 13 is slip 2 stitches without their yarn overs together and purlwise through the back legs from the left needle to the right, coming in from behind, just in between the 2nd and 3rd stitches there, coming through the 2 stitches there and slipping them over. And then finally with the step 14, slip the 3rd stitch, also without its yarn over, also purlwise through the back leg from the left needle to the right, going in from behind like so and sliding it across. Step 15 is slip all 6 strands purlwise from the right needle to the left. You can just stab your needle through all of those together like that. Step 16, using your pearl coloured yarn, knit all of these 6 strands together just through the front legs as normal. So it can be a little bit fiddly to get your needle in because you're going into all 6 of those strands. You want to make sure you haven't missed any, and then just knit them together through the front legs using your pearl coloured yarn. Step 17 is bring both yarns to the front of the work, coming between the 2 needles, and take the pearl coloured yarn to the back of the work, going over the top of the right needle. It's going to feel like my knit coloured yarn's at the back as well, just because of the way I hold it, but its official position at the moment is in front of the work. Step 19, insert the tip of the right needle purlwise into the front of just the first 3 yarn overs without their stitches on the left needle, missing out the stitches completely. So in this case the yarn overs are the blue strands, so sliding to 1, the front of the second and the front of the third, like that. Then I'm going to slide the left needle out of these 6 strands. The 3 stitches will pop free at the back of the work, as you can see there. Step 21 is slide the left needle back into the 3 stitches without their yarn overs so they don't unravel anywhere. Step 22 is slip the 3 yarn overs without their stitches purlwise from the right needle to the left. So just slip them all the way across like that to the left needle. Step 23, slip 2 yarn overs without the stitches together and knitwise from the left needle to the right. That's coming across in front of the 2 of them and slipping them across from the left needle to the right. Step 24 is slip the 3rd yarn over without its stitch, also knitwise from the left needle to the right. Step 25 is slip 2 stitches without their yarn overs together and knitwise, all in the same direction as before, just like that. And then step 26 is slip the 3rd stitch, also knitwise, also from the left needle to the right. Step 27 is slip all of these 6 strands purlwise back from the right needle to the left. So going into all 6 strands together, purl it across like that, making sure that pearl coloured yarn stays on the top of the right needle. And then step 28, using your knit coloured yarn, purl all of these strands together, all 6 strands together, through the back legs. So that means taking the tip of the right needle all the way around behind all of them, coming through towards you like so, and then you can purl them all together using your knit coloured yarn like that. As I let them slide off the left needle, it's important to maintain the position of that pearl coloured yarn over the top of the right needle. And finally, step 29 is take the knit coloured yarn to the back of the work, going over the top of the right needle. Let's have a look at what we've done. Here you can see 3 columns of knit stitches converging here. The centre stitch has gone to the back and the outer 2 cross over, looking like it leans to the right because the leftmost stitch is on top there. Turning that over, we can see exactly the same as happened in reverse on the back. Top stitch is the right one, meaning it leans to the left. Centre stitch is still at the back. And there you have it. That's how to work the blip-free right leaning crossed double decrease in inverted double knitted brioche. Zip!